You're welcome to my channel. This is the one and only finamike. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate. Today we are talking about duplex. Please stay tuned if you want to know all it requires to build a duplex in Nigeria. Thank you and stay tuned. Hello everyone, you're welcome to our channel once again. Thank you for coming back again and again and again, because I know that so many of you keep coming. And for those who just, yes, my baby is saying thank you to you. For those who is just joining us for the first time today, you're highly welcome. Please subscribe to our channel. Here we discuss about building. Here we are here to encourage people to build their own home and how they should go about it. And one thing I don't used to tell you guys is this: if you need a supervisor, someone that will not connive with your workers, if you need a supervisor to supervise your project for you, you can as well chat me up and I will give you one. If you need an engineer, if you need a contractor, you can as well chat me up and I will do that. Yes, my baby is confirming it. So if you want us to help you supervise your work, your project, or even build your house for you, you can as well chat me or call me. I will gladly do that for you. And for those of you who have entrusted your work to me, I am highly, 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 highly happy and appreciate it. Thank you for trusting me. And for those of you who doesn't know me, because some of you don't know me, my name is Fina Adinakachi. Yes, that is my name. I'm an Igbo girl from Enugu State, but I based in Ilori, Kwara State, and I sell plumbing materials. Yes, I'm still into building as well. I sell plumbing materials, and that is how I got to know much about building. And I built my plaza last year, and during the building, yes, let me brief you guys what you need to know. During the building, the first engineer that wanted to handle the project, oh my god, the engineer wanted to cut off my head. That is just the simple truth. I didn't like that experience at all, and that was how I got to know that this is what they do. And I said to myself, no, I am going to help others to escape these people, because it's like they are everywhere. And that is the reason why I opened this channel, to help you, my brothers and sisters, not to pass through what I nearly passed through. Okay, so today our video today is a continuation of yesterday's video. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, please go and watch it before joining today on, because that will help you know the cost we have estimated so far. And the video is all about the cost of building a 5-bedroom duplex in Nigeria. And we are working with Lagos price, the present price of building materials in Lagos. So please go and watch it. Before we continue today's video, I would like you to do me a favor by subscribing if you haven't, and sharing the video. Share the video to your family and well wishers, your social media pages. I keep begging for you to share this video because I need view. Yes, and I want many people to be helped through this video. And also, please leave me a comment. If there's anything you want me to do for you concerning building in Nigeria, please leave it in the comment section. And don't forget to click on the like button. Give me thumbs up if you like this that we are doing here. So let's continue from DPC to roofing level. That is our video for today. Starting from the beam in the DPC, starting from the ground floor, starting from the DPC, the beam, we'll be needing like 50 bags of cement. We said, for those that didn't watch yesterday on, we said that cement is sold at 3,200 and 2,900 at the Dangote depot in Lagos. So if you can make out time to go and get the cement from depot, good for you. But if you can't, it's sold in the market at 3,200 naira, and this 50 will be totally like 160,000. Then we'll be needing some tons of stone dust. At this stage, you'll be needing some tons of stone dust or sharp sand, depending on whichever one you want to use. Also, we'll be needing granite, and we'll go for, okay, this stone dust is sold at 3,000 naira per ton. So this I'll be needing like 10 to 15 tons here. So, and the next one is granite. We'll be needing as well like 10 to 15 tons of granite, but I calculated 25 tons here because we will still be needing it as time goes on. And the truck for 25 tons is 220,000 naira. Then labor here, I calculated 30,000. Don't forget I said I am adding labor here because we want to know the real estimate we should go for when building 5-bedroom duplex in Lagos or in Nigeria, because even in Ilorin it will cut costs. It will be lesser. It will be lesser because materials here are lesser, are cheaper than that of Lagos. Then again we'll be needing 1x12 plank, like 100. 2x3 plank. Remember, 1x12 is sold at 1.2. 2x3 is sold at 500 Lagos price, please. 2x2 also is sold at 200. We'll be needing it here as well. Then we're needing nails. We're needing nails here. And labor here, I added 50,000 naira. 50,000 for labor. That is for carpenter. Then the rod we'll be needing is 10 mm rod, like 15 to 20 length. We'll be needing 16 mm rod or 20 mm, depending on how your column is. So we'll be needing 16 or 20 mm rod, like 10 length as well. Labor, I added 20,000 for labor. Then for lintel, casting of lintel, we'll be needing like 20 bags of cement. You already know the price. 10 tons of dust. It might not be up to, it might be more depending on how big or small your building is. We'll be needing some granite as well. And labor here, I put 10,000 naira. 10,000 for the iron, sorry, for the bricklayer. I put 10,000 naira. This is for this stage. Then for lintel also, you'll be needing some planks. Guys, I am calculating planks here as needed, but you mustn't buy in every stage because planks can be reused. If you have gotten from the foundation stage, you can still use that in your lintel level or for your beam. Okay, so if it didn't bend, if the plank is still okay, they can reuse it, though I am calculating it down. So if you are reusing, or maybe you hired, I keep telling you that if there is any building close to you that they just finished building, that still have their planks down, you can go to them, buy from them at a cheaper rate, or hire from them. And there are some people who are doing the business of hiring. Those who buys from people building, they hire it out. You can go hire like this 1x2 that is being sold at 1.2. You can hire it with 500 naira. We are saving 700. Planks, after using, you remove them. So it can be hired to save cost. It can be you can go for second hand. Yes, you can go for second hand already used one to save cost as well. It's just for them to knock it there and cast what they want to cast and remove it. So for lintel, you will as well be needing some planks and nail. You'll be needing 1x12, 2x3, and some 2x2. Some used only 2x3 anyway. Then labor, I added 10,000. Then in the lintel level as well, you'll be needing some rods. You'll be needing 10 mm, 20 mm. Some will use 25 mm. So it depends on what you want and your engineer who is giving you what you want. Then binding wire, don't forget that there is no binding wire, no rod, because that is what they use to hold the rods together. Then workmanship, I put 30,000 to 40,000. It depends. Then now we are going to block work from ground floor to the first level. Don't forget that is where we are now. Blocks, you should be needing like 7,000 to 8,000 blocks. 9 inches. We are working with 9 inches. Yeah. Sorry. We are working with 9 inches here. So, and 9 inches is sold at 200 naira in Lagos now with delivery. But I keep saying it that the delivery depends on where you are going to where my customer is. So if you are building, you should know. You can as well go to a block seller close to your site, but this is what they are selling it in Lagos. 200 naira per one 9 inches block, and 6 inches in case you need 6 inches in any way. It's sold at 180 naira. Calculating with this 8,000 blocks is like 1.6 million naira. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Blocks also consumes money a lot in building. So I know that is building. You'll be needing some tons of shocking sand, because shocking sand is what you use to hold your blocks together with cement and water. Guys, remember, I am not adding water because I believe there should be source of water already. I keep saying it, before you start building, make sure you have source of water, because it's very, very essential. No water, no building. That is my slogan. No water, no building. So make sure there is source of water in your site, because you will need it all the way from beginning to the end, except roofing. Then workmanship, here I put 60,000 by the bricklayer. Here we are having like, only for this block work, we are having like 2 point something. No, enough money, because the cement we are looking at 100 bags of cement. Then 45 tons of shocking sand. Yes, these are what we need here. Water, I'm just going to put some money for water at the end, so I'm not adding it in each stage. Then after putting up of blocks, you will need the next stage is lintel. Estimate for lintel again. Here you'll be needing nails and planks as well. I am not calculating planks, because you should have enough planks already in the site to make use of. So I didn't calculate planks here. Labor 10,000 naira. Then rods needed for lintel. You'll be needing 10 mm. You'll be needing 12 mm, and binding wire as well. Labor here I equally calculated 10,000 naira. Then here we are now at the decking stage. So estimates for the cost of that decking stage here, we are looking at, and my engineer said the thickness of the decking should at least be 6 inches for safety reason. That is 150 mm, 6 inches. So we are looking at 120 to 150 bags of cement for this. Some sharp sand as well, maybe like let's say 20 to 25 tons of sharp sand, but I calculated 30 tons. 15 tons cost 75,000, so I just doubled it. If it's remaining, you will still use it as time go on, so it will not be a waste. Then granite, I calculated 25 tons of granite. We might use it all, we might not use it, but you will still use it. as time goes on. So once you are starting your building, don't say sand is too much, granite is too much. It's not too much. Oh, you can only minimize what you buy during the ending of it, because you will keep needing it from foundation to the last, to the parapet. You will need granite and sharp sand and cement. These three items are always needed. Then you'll be needing like 100 lengths of bamboo. Bamboo is sold at 400 in Lagos, and the slim ones are sold at 300. But I advise you go for the thick and hectic ones, and heavy ones to protect your building as needed. Hey, this is my baby. Then again, you'll be needing planks, 1 by 12 planks again. You will keep needing it. 1 by 12 is essential also. From foundation, you'll be needing it. And also 2 by 3. 2 by 3, you will need it till roofing. You will still need it during roofing. And some, you'll be needing like 150 lengths of 1 by 12. It might not be up to, depending. It might be more, depending. And like 100 lengths of 2 by 3. And some few lengths of 2 by 2, if at all you need it. Some people don't use it anyway, but I'm just adding it in case. Then you'll be needing some sizes of nails as well. So you will needing some sizes of nails that will be used by the carpenter, like 4 inches, 3 inches, and all that. Labor here, I put 50,000. Then the rods that you'll be needing is 16 mm. I calculated 1 ton. Then 10 mm. I calculated 1 ton as well. It might not use up to that, but you will still need it. So I just calculated 1 ton here. 12 mm, I calculated 2 tons. Then binding wire. Remember that in Lagos, 1 ton of 16 mm rod is sold at 250,000. While 1 ton of 10 mm rod is sold at 260. And 12 mm rod is sold per ton, is sold at 250 as well. And 16 mm, for those that don't know and have not watched the video where I gave how many lengths is a ton, 16 mm is 53 lengths, because someone was telling me that he went to buy per ton and they gave him 52 lengths. No, it's not 52. They just took one out of yours. It's 53 lengths that makes a ton of 16 mm. 12 mm is 94, not 93. They were just taking one from that guy. He said it's 93. It's not 93, it's 94 lengths. And 10 mm is 135 lengths that makes a ton. Okay, you should get that, because it's very, very necessary. All these minor things is the way they used to cheat people. That is where they normally remove something from you. So labor here, I put 50,000. Then working on the staircase. Normally when I'm talking about decking, I don't put staircase differently. I normally add them together. Actually, even from the material, I added all the cement, sharp sand, granite. I know it was over, so we can use the remaining one for this staircase. But I just staged everything differently so that you will know that in this stage some things will be needed as well. In the staircase, I put cement, sharp sand, granite. All those things are what you'll be needing. And labor 5,000. It might not even be up to 5,000. One person can do it. Highest 2 persons. Anyway, that is why I just put 5,000, because a day job is 2,500, 3,000. Is some collect 3,500 as well, depending on your area. Depending on your area. Then planks, we will equally be needing 1 by 12 planks for staircase, 2 by 3 also, and some 2 by 2 for those using it, and nails as well. Actually, I didn't calculate this. I only calculated nails, because I know that by now you have planks to use for your staircase, for casting of your staircase. So nails, I calculated just like half bags. They might not use up to that, though it depends on how big, long your staircase is, because mine might be just small thing, yours might be big. So it depends on the size of the building as well. There's a way it will be, they will use up to half as I calculated. Then labor for that 5,000. Then rods, you equally be needing like 12 mm rod for staircase, and binding wire. I did not equally calculate that because we have excess from the last one I calculated. I only put the workmanship 5,000 as well. And now we are now in parapet, because after decking, you will still, oh hey, I remember something, please. You know, when I was talking about blocks, erecting of the building, putting up of blocks, I said from ground floor to first floor. I hope you guys took notice of, and that is why I calculated 7,000 to 8,000 blocks. It's not just from the ground floor to decking level, no. Because I know some people will be like, after decking, is it now parapet? I've calculated them together. The blocks, the cement. That is why I said 100 bags of cement for that. The shocking sand, I used 45 tons. It's together from ground floor to the first floor. We are talking about duplex here, okay? So I'm not going to talk about blocks again now that I'm done with staircase and decking. I'm going straight to parapet. I hope you guys are clear here. So parapet, you'll be needing cement, like 40 bags. It might not be up to, it might be more. Parapet also consumes cement. You know, it's casting. It consumes cement. You'll be needing like 16 mm rod. I didn't calculate it because we bought full ton the other time. It might be having just like 8 to 10 lengths or so, not much. You'll be needing 12 mm as well, 1 ton. You'll be needing, I calculated 1 ton here. You might not use all, but I calculated 1 ton. You'll be needing 10 mm as well. You'll be needing 8 mm, and that is for the beam. You know, in this place I didn't talk about the beam separately, so I'm joined. That's why the 12 mm is up to a ton. I calculated up to a ton. It's not just for the parapet, it's the beam and the parapet together. So you also be needing a quarter rod, like 20 to 30 length. So you also be needing 6 by 6 rings, like 5 dozens. I calculated 5 dozens here, so that's 400. Then binding wire. You will equally be needing this 1 by 12 planks for curving. You'll be needing it. You'll be needing some length of 1 by 12 planks. Then you'll be needing some cardboard. Is it cardboard they call it? Yes, I guess. There are nails. You'll be needing nails too. These are what you'll be needing for parapet and beam. Parapet and beam. Totaling this from foundation to, let me go to where I did my total. From foundation to parapet level alone is, from DPC. Okay, sorry. From foundation to DPC, we had 3.5 to 4.5. Actually, I stopped at 4 million here. I calculated 4 million. Then DPC to parapet, we are having like 6.8, right? Am I correct? No. DPC to parapet, yes, is 6.89900. So let's just say 6.9 million naira. Yes, that is what we are having. Actually, we are approximating it to have a, a rhyme figure. So adding up the foundation to DPC and the DPC to parapet. Okay, let's just say from foundation to parapet. we are having like 10.9 million. Remember that foundation to DPC is for, I'm calculating, it might be more, it might be less. Then DPC to Parapet 6.9. Guys, that foundation to DPC might be very, very less if you are not, if you will not slab, use a iron rod and cast DPC level. It will be cheaper. You know how we calculated. If you did not watch that video, please go and watch it so that you get to know where we got up to 4 million from. Then supervision. We have to put the money for that because we are going to put out all the things we need in this building. We are going to estimate it, to know the exact amount, or at least to close range of what we are looking at. Supervision, I put 400,000. This 400,000 depends, so it depends on you and the person's agreement, but I just calculated 400,000 for conduit work. That is for piping of electricity, electrical stuff, and plumbing. I put 400 as well for both first floor and the ground floor. I put 400 because all this has to be done before decking because they are conduits. Nowadays, they don't do visible one. They don't do external work anymore. So, again, for transportation, remember you have to transport the materials you are using. You will transport iron rods. You will transport your cement. You will transport your planks. All those things you have to try. I think it's only sand and granite that they and blocks that they charge together with the delivery. But other ones, you will be the one to transport it by yourself. So transportation from foundation to parapet are calculated like 300k. This might not be up to that if you buy in bulk. But buying in bulk as well have its own negative side, because if that place is not secured, if nobody is there guiding it and it's an open place, you drop iron rod especially, they will steal it all. So if you know that it's not secured, be buying as they need, be bringing it as they need for safety reason. But if you know that your site is well secured and you have the money, it's better you go get the rods, the materials in bulk and drop. But don't buy much cement like that at once if you know that you are not going to face that project continuously. If you know you are going to spend time, as in you will do one this week, do another one in the next 18 weeks, don't go and buy in bulk because they must spoil. So I just calculated that. Then revenue and money. Those people, you will put their money down, you will pay them during foundation, and you will pay them during decking. Even while fencing, the local government revenue must still come. So I just calculated 300 anyway. Then water, I calculated 150. It might not be up to, and if you have borehole or well already, this one is not for you. But I calculated it as well. So when you total all this, remember feeding. Yes, thank God I remember this. Feeding money. You should have it in mind. Some workers charge together with feeding money. Caring. Some will tell you it's caring money. Some workers charge together, some don't. They will tell you you'll be giving them to 200 naira each every day, depending on how many laborers or workers that are in your site. So it depends on your agreement with them. But just put it in mind that this one is another expenses on its own. I might not remember everything, no, but if you remember, that is why I say if you're an engineer or a contractor, or you have built your own house already, have some experience, share it with us here, because we are here to help ourselves. Share it with us so that we can get to know the things we'll be needing while building our home. That is what this channel is all about. So calculating actually feeding money here, I calculated 100k, transportation 200. So adding up all these expenses, we are looking at 12.450. 12.450, or let's say approximately 12.5 million naira. This video is long enough. I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow we are going to finish it up. We'll talk about the roofing. But from foundation to parapet level right now, we are having 12.5. It's not much. It's not much. It's much, but it's not much. It's much, but it's not much. Why I'm saying it's not much is because some people will spend like 20 million naira for these stages alone. For this stage, and they might end up not using some quality materials for them. But this I am giving you with quality materials. This is just a rough estimate. Please have that in your mind. It's just a rough estimate, but I tell you that no matter how expensive things may be in your side, because some people might be selling materials higher than what I am calling here, but no matter how expensive it might be in your own place, it will not be more than 13 million naira. Yes, that is what I'm telling you. This estimate was given to me by a qualified engineer, So I believe he knows what he's doing, and I'm just here to pass it out to you and help you and kill that fear that you must be a billionaire before you can build your own home. You must have millions of naira before you can start something. That is why I'm breaking it in stages for you. Even if it's just foundation to DPC, go for it first. It's something. When money come again, you continue from where you stopped. And that is why I'm always telling you that when reaching agreement with your engineer, your contractor, break them in stages to avoid issues, because money itself na wahala. To avoid issues, break them in stages so that whichever stage you stop, you will pay him for that, and anyone you are starting again with, you clear that with him. So this is where we are today. Don't forget to share the video. If you haven't shared it, share it in all your social media pages for me. Let people get to know about this channel, to help them, help your friends and well-wishers also, because I'm here to help us, including myself. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time and your support towards this channel. May God bless you always. Your one and only girl. Bye.